it's still happening. It's progressive.
What scares me the most ay mawala sa'yo yung taong pinakamamahal mo. Tonight, I will be sharing a story, a nightmare that became a reality. Na sana, wag maulit ulit.
I made a deal with God talaga. Sabi ko, ako na lang. Ako na lang talaga. Kailangan siya ng mga anak niya.
Doon ko na-realize na kawawa naman yung tatlong anak ko, yung dalawang kambal at saka yung panganay kong si Heart.
For the longest time, nasanay ako sa setup na lagi siyang busy. Naiintindihan ko naman din na yun yung trabaho niya. So whenever he's in Sorsogon, ako nasa Fashion Week, siguro we just update each other.
Ngayon, mas madali na dahil sa social media, sa modernong teknolohiya. Siya nagche-check sa akin. Ako hindi masyado. So alam ko din naman kung nasan siya. Hindi ko naman na kailangan tanungin. Alam ko din naman yung schedule niya.
Family namin, lahat kami, nandun sa app na yun. So whether he calls me or not, you can find out where we are, how long we've been there. But ako kasi, hindi ko naman gawain kasi yung, saan na siya, anong oras, nandun ba talaga siya. So never ko pinakailaman yung app na yun. So I still like to do it the traditional way by video calling or calling. So whether nasa Paris ako, nasa Milan, or wherever I am, minsan nasa Sorsogon siya or nasa Senado, pag dito sa bahay, we are always together. Always.
Wala kami masyado ginagawa nung pandemic. Sarado lahat. So among others, nagpaturo ako magluto.
Nag-text sa akin yung friend mo, yung boss.
Oh,
Kaya lang di ko nakita. Kaya October 19 pa siya nag-text sa akin. So mga
tingnan mo kasi palagi.
O, kaya nga tinext ko na. Nalutuin.
Kari-kari.
Hindi na muna ako sasama sa ganyang ganap, ha?
Saan ganap?
Yung sa paluto-luto na ganyan. Alam mo naman ganda-ganda lang tayo dito.
Si Camille darating na.
Ano to? Parang
Yan
parang
yung dragon
buho.
salt.
Parang buho.
Made in Bohol. Dragon salt. Titikman ko pa lang today.
Kala ko ulo na ni Bungo. Sino ba talaga si Bungo?
Boy
Kasi
mo.
lagi ko sinasabi ko, pag may umaapoy sa akin, tatawagan ko na tawagan na si Bungo. Pinsan-pinsanan ni Bungal. Si Panot, taga Bulacan naman. Kilala niyo yun, taga Bulacan. March 28, kasalukuyang galing ako ng Hong Kong noon. Kakaland ko lang ng Thailand.
Magpa-firing kami dapat nun. Kasama ko mag-firing dapat nun yung isa sa mga doktor kong kaibigan doon sa Sorsogon.
Before I took off sa Hong Kong, I received a text message. He might go to the hospital. Because prior to that, kinakwento niya na sa akin na masakit yung ulo niya, nahihilo siya.
Parang pag naglalakad ka, parang kumikiling ka ng pakaliwa. Hindi ko rin maintindihan kung bakit. Unang beses ko naranasan yon. So, in-ignore ko lang, hindi ko lang pinansin.
I kinda saw it coming. First, wala siyang tulog lagi. So it was really he wasn't able to sleep. I felt like it was his not being careful with his health. I saw that. But really more, parang nung 3 days nga, not just 2, may sinasabi na siya sa akin na nahihilo siya. And the last time I spoke to him, the night before I left Hong Kong, nakita ko yung mata niya medyo parang may something. Tapos parang sabi ko, ano sa mata mo? Tapos sabi niya, nalagyan lang daw ng moisturizer. May weird feeling na ako noon. And then the next day, when I spoke to him, video call, kasi mahilig nga ako mag-video call, nakita ko sa mukha niya na iba na yung itsura niya. Parang may something wrong. And then doon ako nagalit sa kanya. It's like, you know, you're taking it too lightly. Ano ba?
Hanggang pagdating sa Sorsogon, nakasama ko ang doktor, binipi niya ako, lumabas 220/120, 130. Nagpanik siya, binigyan ako ng catapres, bumaba ng 190/120, mataas pa rin daw. So tumawag siya sa isang doktor na magaling sa puso kasi hindi naman yun ang expertise niya. At ang payo nga sa amin ay magpa-check na sa ospital sa Sorsogon.
In Jesus' name, Wala na magano. Ay, naku talaga, taga-abos na ba to, Lord? Ako na lang magkasakit at ako na lang talaga. May mga sagot eh.
Kung sino yung kasama nito.
Hindi nga sinasabi ko, hindi suma. May init na yung ulo ko ha. Nangangagat na talaga ako. Minsan lang ako magbilin, di pa sasagot.
When Kuya had his hypertensive crisis, I was actually in Korea that time. Normally, I always have my phone with me. Pero that day, parang pumunta kami ng temple. Then like after 2 hours, I checked my phone once we were done. And I had like 27 missed calls from Heart. And then when I read nga her message, syempre parang nataranta din ako.
March 28, 2024. Isa sa mga araw na hindi ko makakalimutan. And at the same time, parang ayaw mo na ring balikan.
So, nung day na to, doon na niya sinabi na, I think, if you can't reach me, don't worry, I'm just gonna go to the hospital. But I was about to take off, wala kaming internet. So, hindi ko na alam kung ano nangyari.
Ang problema, sabi, kailangan daw ng MRI, kailangan daw ng CT scan. Meron kaming CT scan, wala kaming MRI. So, ang sabi ko, papasok din lang ako ospital, dire-diretso na, alam nga namang lilipat-lipat pa. Naka-stretcher pa yun, nakakaya naman. So, kinailangan naming lumipad na papunta Maynila.
Pag-land ko sa Bangkok, dun ko lang nakita yung message niya kasi nagka-signal ako na may mahaba siyang sinabi niya sa akin, don't worry, they're airlifting me now. I'm on my way to the hospital in Manila. So for me, to think na sa probinsya, hindi kaya at kailangan pa niya nagmag-Manila, which is very wrong, there's really something going on. And hindi na siya sumasagot sa akin.
Na-text ko yata siya na papunta ako Maynila pero busy siya. Nung nakasagot siya, hindi ko nahawak yung telepono ko. So, ina-update siya nung doktor kong kaibigan nakasama noong mga panahon yun. Dalawa nga lang kami sumakay ng aeroplano papunta Maynila. Hawak ko pa yung dextrose ko.
Okay. I'll call you back. I have to go home. It's still happening. It's progressive.
Panghanap na ako ng mag-book tayo tonight kahit party ng sala. Aggressive siya. Ito na lang yung diba? Hanap mo ka na hindi talaga kaya to. Girl, this is so bad. Why? Huwag naman. Hanapin tayo naman. Kahit anong flight na dear, okay. Magayos ka na. Please, magayos ka na rin ang gamit. Apo. Basta kayong dalawa makaalis. Apo.
Ganda. Kailangan ko umuwi ngayon. Progressive siya. Kailangan siya anuhin. Hanapin ng ano ngayon na. Sino mo pwede? 6:45.
Ano to? Pal?
Baka pwede makausapan yung palo. Game na. Alis na ako. Ilan?
Kaya kaming dalawa, te?
Baka. Lahat sabi ko din. 1, 4, 2. Ang baka.
It's okay. It's okay.
Bayaran ko.
Okay, meron
Go book. Alis na ako. Pwede tawagin yung driver?
Si Isa, wala pa akong ticket ni Isa.
Sumay mo siya. Abot tayo mga alis tayo ngayon.
Oo.
Guys, sorry.
Itawag mo lang yung driver.
Sweater mo, dear. Dear, yung sweater mo yung dito.
Wait lang yung driver.
So, usap na lang. Iwan na kami. Kasi yung
Please, pray.
Yes, dear. We'll pray, dear.
Relax muna tayo.
Ano kayo muna sa
Just book the ano na.
Yes,
ito ang bubuk na
Where's my pass? Dali nyo na lang yung hand carrying. Na kanino?
Nasaan yung
Eh, sa akin na, sa akin.
Akin na, dear. Ayan, akin na muna to.
Tsaka mo kami, ayaw.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. I will.
Asan na po yung luggage niyo, Heart, na dalawa?
Hindi na dadalhin. Hindi na.
Iwanan niyo
Sabi, pero wala na kayong check-in.
Huwag na.
Kailan po kayo kami nawala siya?
Passport mo.
Dala ko yung passport mo. Asakin mo mo. Okay. Asakin. Wala available eh.
Taxi.
Maghanap pa kayo ng taxi sa baba.
Hindi kaya meron silang standby na pwede pa hirap.
Oo, na airport call.
So if it takes an hour, then we get there, we check it, we run inside, we make it.
Do you have any car available going to the airport? Any car available right now? 2 persons.
Bali yung ticket kasi si May, nilibot na niya yung business car. The moment I landed, dumiretso na ako sa hospital.
Tulog ako nung dumating siya actually eh. Nung nagising ako, mahagulgulo pa yata siya. Sabi ko, darling, buhay pa ako. Ang iniiyakan yung Dejing, hindi yung buhay.
Nightmare siya. Nightmare siya kasi he's somebody that would be the last person you'd think that would be there, that cannot do anything. He was asleep, unconscious or asleep. And he wasn't in the ICU, he was in another unit that was also like an ICU. And talagang bantay sarado sa kanya lahat ng tao. And even if I wanted to, check his phone, anong nangyari, I just had to be there beside him. And from that time, halos di na ako nakatulog. Hindi ako naligo ng 4 na araw, di ako natulog. Talagang, siguro pero pag konting tunog lang ng heart rate niya, nakatingin talaga ako, binabantayan ko yung heart rate niya.
But then again, I understand because she was worried when I was in the ICU. Pag nasa ICU kasi, medyo kakaiba naman talaga yun dahil napakaraming nakadikit sa katawan mo ng mga monitor para matingnan kung kamusta yung takbo ng halos lahat ng vital signs mo. So I could understand where she was coming from. Dahil hindi naman ako na-hospital, hindi naman ako nagkakasakit kadalasan.
First week of April, maraming lumalabas na speculations and fake news tungkol sa lagay ng kalusugan ng asawa ko.
Pero hindi naman totoo karamihan, yung comatose, yung mga ganun, wala naman ganun.
The reason why I didn't want it to come out, because he was okay naman. I needed to protect him because I needed him to be okay. Because this is not the way we go down. This is not how he's gonna go down. And I will not have it that other people will celebrate that. So, nung lumalabas siya, hindi dahil ayaw na ng chismis or what. For him, I understand because he wants to be strong for everyone. But for me, aside from him he wants to be strong, at that time he wasn't. And I had to fight for him. Nung lumalabas yun, all I thought was, let's just focus on Cheese now. And let them think whatever they want. But at that time, madami akong mga nakilalang mga tao na akala ko kaibigan namin, pero hindi. Mga iba were just looking if, is he weak? Yung ganyan. And it's really an awakening for everyone.
Doon ko na-realize na kawawa naman yung 3 anak ko, yung 2 kambal at saka yung panganay kong si Heart. Pag may nangyari sa akin, dahil sa tingin ko, hindi pa naman nila kaya. Tsaka mahirap na yun, bata pa yung asawa ko eh. Nung sinabi ng doktor, "Hoy, tumigil ka na magsigarilyo." Sige na, sunod na. Tigil cold turkey. Nang wala ng question. Sabi, inom maintenance, sige na. Inom na ng maintenance araw-araw. Sabi, bawasan yung pag-inom, sige na. Bawas na pag-inom. Sinabi, kumain ng tama, sige na rin. Alang-alang sa pamilya ko ng mga panahon. Dahil ayoko rin nakita sila nag-aalala.
I was very strong with Chessy. But with Kino, I feel like this was the time that he needed to become a man. I needed him to step up kasi kumbaga, kung ano yung magiging setup natin pag matanda na ako in the future, it's gonna happen if ever now. So you're gonna have to know what's going on. So ako wala akong kamalay-malay paano yung BP, paano yung ganyan. Tinuro ko lahat sa kanya and siya talaga yung nag-alaga din sa daddy niya.
Realization din yun. Hindi pa kaya ng pamilya ko mawala ako at hindi ko pa rin kayang mawala at makita silang ganun.
Actually, naiyak talaga ako dun sa part din kasi alam ko talaga tinatry niya. It was hard for him because I feel like nahiya pa rin. Nahiya siya sa akin pag may mga kailangan kong gawin para sa kanya. And I would tell him, it's okay, babe. Huwag kang mahiya. This is why we're here. This is why I'm here. I'm your wife. And I mean, he would be afraid that it would take the romance. He would still think about taking the romance away. Yung ganyan, yung babe, no. That's nothing. This is what it's about. This is what marriage is about. So, that's when you really know that you love someone. It's because your life, parang their life is far more important than yours. And so if I could trade places talaga, I would. Because more people need him than need me. And that's the honest truth. And I know Cheese will always say that, huwag mo sasabihin yan. But wala akong kwenta tao para sa kanya. I've done so many bad things in my life. I'm not pure like I used to be. But he is more deserving to have more time. So, I made a deal with God. Talaga, sabi ko, ako na lang. Ako na lang talaga. Kailangan siya ng mga anak niya.
It was a hypertensive episode. Yun ang eksaktong sinabi ng doktor. Dagdag mo yung emergency, hypertensive episode dahil nga tumaas ng ganun kataas. Ang rason kung bakit ganun tumaas dahil matigas ang ulo. 2 years ago, diniagnose akong hypertensive. Ayokong uminom ng gamot. Ininom ko ng 2 linggo lang, tinigilan ko, tapos dinaan ko sa exercise, sa healthy eating, sa steps. At nung nagpa-BP ako, umayos naman. So, hindi na ako nag-maintenance medicine. Mali pala yun. So, nung nag-maintenance medicine ako, automatic, na-stabilize ang blood pressure ko. Now, I'm at 110/80, anumang oras ng araw.
Malaki ang nabago sa mga buhay namin after that incident.
What I realize is, aanhin mo lahat ng to kung wala ka naman taong you'd like to share it with. And for me, your time here on earth with your loved ones is far more important than all the riches and whatever fashion week, kung ano, saksak nyo sa bagay, yung Birkin at fashion week na yan. I would rather be with my family.
Kaya mula noon, hindi na kami nagsha-shopping. Siya hindi na rin nagsha-shopping. Wala na siyang binibili.
No, that's different. Excess is not good. And kahit naman before, I knew that. Pero it's just, kumbaga, iba yung...
Sinampal ka ng katotohanan.
Nasampal talaga ako ng katotohanan. That one really was a wake-up call for me. And it should be a wake-up call for you. And it is.
Oo na nga.
If you fly away or if you're gone, I'll be gone. That's 100%.
Wala namang ganunan.
Ganunan talaga.
Paano
Kaya
naman yung
kawawa
mga
naman
bata?
yung mga anak mo talaga.
Yeah.
Kaya hindi ka pwedeng magkasakit. Kaya nag-promise ako kay Lord na ako na lang ang muna. Kasi wala masyadong namang, I'm less needed in this world compared to him. Honestly, it's true.
Grabe naman to.
Oy, talaga, totoo talaga. Parang useless naman ako compared sa kanya. So, ako na lang muna, wag lang siya.
Huwag mo hinihiling yan.
Hindi ko hiniling. Nag-deal na kami ni Lord.
Huwag mo hinihiling yan. No such thing. Hindi inimbento yon na mauuna yung mas bata. Mauuna palagi yung mas matanda.
But if it's the right thing, it's the right thing. Not for anything. ang grabe din na nag-mature sa situation na yun because siya yung kasama ko nun was Kino. Yun talaga yung bonding namin ni Kino kasi siya talaga yung parang I told him that I don't think I can do it on my own. You have to be here with me because I can't fall asleep. So, kahit di ako nakakatulog, maidlip lang ako, si Kino talaga, binabantayan niya yung daddy niya.
Siya yung karelyebo ni Heart. Kinausap ko yun eh. Sabi ko, ikaw bahala, Tita Heart mo, sa kay ate ha. Sabi niya doon lang niya na-realize, hindi pa raw niya kaya pala. Sabi ko, walang ganyan, hindi pwede.
Hindi pa talaga kaya.
But life is short. That you have to make the most out of it. Na kung may pagkakataon ka na mapahaba yon, bakit hindi? Kaya hindi pinapaikli yun.
Iba tayo na pag-iisip. Ako kasi, I will not function kung wala siya eh. And alam ni Lord, siguro yun, kaya talagang pinagbigyan ako ni Lord na wag muna. Kasi hindi ko talaga kaya. As in, that will be my downfall.
Kakayanin mo.
Hindi talaga nga, huwag kang makulit. So that will be my downfall. So for me, my realization is really yung mga kino-complain natin. Ito mga chismis, what you see on the vlog or on the show, yung issue na kung ano-ano mga sabi nito, sabi ganyan. They do not matter, you know? They're just not part of the time frame kung saan naganap yung mga nangyari as you watch old news na. But currently, they do not matter. None of them matter. None of the ridiculous things that you complain about, issues, money, you want the bag, nakakasuka lahat ng bag, ito lahat ng suot ko. I love it, yes. Pero itatapon mo to, bigay mo lahat kay Lord, ayoko na Lord, wag mo lang kunin. Yun, for me. And that life is so precious. You make the most out of it. You are blessed to be a blessing.
Kaya nga, maikli lang.
Kung may gusto ka sabihin kay Senator.
Hindi mo pa sinasabi?
Parang nasabi ko na ata lahat. Pero in a nutshell, siguro is, I'm really, really sorry. Pero kung expectations mo hanggang dito sa akin na kakayanin ko, hindi ko kaya. You're gonna have to push a little bit more. Kasi
Push na nga.
more. Kasi hindi talaga
Kasi push.
kaya. And that you are really a gem and a blessing to a lot of people. May not be in a political way, ayoko nang isipin na, but to those that are in your life.
Pero kailangan pa rin at darating pa rin yun. Kaya kung ngayon hindi, malay mo, pag ready ka na.
Ako pa rin ako.
Walang ganyanan.
Walang ganun.
Senator kayo, anong gusto niyo sabihin kay Arthur?
Walang ganyanan. Na walang ganyanan. What will happen in accordance with God's will. And it's not for you to say or make deals. Walang ganunan.
Ayaw. Hindi talaga. So, whenever people, look at my pictures or they watch yung mga videos namin, the honest truth, I love what I do. It's what I do for a living. Yes, it is a lifestyle, but it's not what I do or I'd want to do to live. That is different. This is different. This is the real world. That's not truly the real world. Your family is where the real world should be. Before, this was for vanity, but it did mean more than that. Kasi I got this from the love letter of Cheese. Handwriting niya to eh. And it'll always be here because all of this shall go away. Even this will fade away. Pero kung ano yung talagang nasa puso namin. And I didn't want a ring. I didn't want anything else to have him with me till I'm gone. So the best way probably was to have him here. So that's why nagmatter siya sa akin. Kasi parang I don't know how else close I can be with him and how long I can be with him. In tonight's episode, pag-uusapan natin kung ano ang nilalaman ng puso ko bilang isang ina.
You look good, girl. Do you like her makeup? I did that.
Oh, nice.
Nice, right?
We decided to take a chance to try the boy, my last remaining embryo. And nabuo siya. Meron na siyang heartbeat. And then, after 1 week, yun, hindi rin siya nagano. So that one is very hard for me because parang for me, that's my last try. Gusto ko lang meron akong makakwentuhan pag matanda ako. Yung masashare ko lang yung mga good experiences ko, yung mga hardships ko, yung mga lessons ko. That's all I kind of wanted